Welcome to the student orientation for the Northwestern Network Mentorship Program. Today I'm going to cover the history of the program, how to get started as a student mentee in this program, and some tips for success. First, I want to note for you an especially helpful page on the Northwestern Alumni Association website, which you can find at alumni.northwestern.edu. Students usually assume that programs and events managed by the Northwestern Alumni Association are really only for alumni and not for them. But in reality, most programs and events that are managed by the NAA are meant for both student and alumni participation. So please be on the lookout for emails from our office and opportunities you have to engage with alumni. If you visit the Career tab on the NAA website, you can read all about upcoming opportunities in detail, and it tells you exactly how to get signed up for those opportunities. So the purpose of the Northwestern Network Mentorship Program was really to create a space for student and alumni mentees to find alumni mentors, to request career guidance and assistance. The pilot phase of the program began in January of 2016, and then we launched the program to the entire Northwestern community in October of 2016, which includes every current undergraduate and graduate student and degreed alumnus of Northwestern from any program or school. And the program has seen tremendous success. After just 1 year, the program had grown to over 5,000 registered student and alumni users. A few things about the program I want to highlight for you. First, that the program is super flexible. There are no requirements about the number of meetings a mentor and a mentee must have, and you can choose if you want to meet via phone, Skype, or in person. You do not have to meet in person if you don't live in the same city, as this is a global program. Students can be mentees, alumni can be mentors, mentees, or both at the same time. Students can have up to 2 mentors at a time, and alumni mentors can have up to 3 mentees at a time. This is a mentee-driven program, so it is up to you to search for and request your own mentor. If you don't request a mentor, nothing will happen. So it's up to you to take the first step in this program by searching and requesting a mentor. After you complete this orientation and answer the quiz questions below, we will verify your account within 1 to 3 business days. And once your account is verified, you'll get an email alerting you that everything's been verified, and you can now begin searching for a mentor. Like I said, mentees are in charge of searching, selecting, and requesting a mentor. Mentors cannot search mentees. On the screen here, you'll see that there is a screenshot of a sample profile and a search that I set up. You can search on a number of different search terms like company, graduation year, keyword, etc. I've listed here that I want to find a mentor who works in either the advertising, communications, or marketing industries, and I want them to have a field of specialty in marketing or marketing/advertising. And I also listed that I want my mentor to live in Chicago because that's the city I live in, and I would love to find a mentor who I can meet up with in person. Note that on the right-hand side, you can list the importance of each criterion, like required, important, not very important. You can even select exclude if you want to. You can always add another layer of criterion by adding the add criterion button, or remove a piece of criteria by hitting the red trash can button. Once you have put in whatever parameters you want, hit the search button and the platform will share with you a number of different suggested mentors for you. If the platform offers too many suggestions to look through, you can always change the importance of each set of criterion to required on all of the fields you've listed, so that will narrow your suggested mentors down. Once you find a mentor that you think is the right fit for you, send a short message over to them and the mentor can accept or decline the request. If it is accepted, you're formally matched in the system and can begin working together. Again, remember that mentees can have up to 2 mentors at a time. Mentors can have up to 3 mentees at a time. So keep that in mind. Note that there are a ton of resources available to you in the resources section of the website. So these resources are going to help you take full advantage of your relationship with your mentor once you've been matched. I really encourage you to go and visit that part of our website. We even have a resource for your opening message to your mentor so that you can use that when crafting your opening message. I want to offer a few important things to remember when you do begin working with alumni or networking with alumni. I also encourage you to go and check out our resources section for some help in this area too. We have some great just general networking tips that are listed in our resources section, so please do check that out. First, definitely you want to make it very clear what you want to discuss and why you're reaching out to a particular mentor. Alumni are busy, just as busy as you are, and they just want you to spell it out for them. So you should answer in your opening message to your mentor, what do you need from me and how can I help you? A lot of students ask what the appropriate amount of time is to wait between messages to a mentor who appears to be unresponsive. Our suggestion is that you send an opening message, you wait about 2 weeks, and then send what I call a nudge email. So something to the effect of, I hope you saw my message below, I hope we'll get the chance to meet soon, and then wait 1 more week. If you still haven't heard from that mentor, we suggest you go ahead and cancel the request and reach out to a different mentor instead, hopefully someone who is more responsive. You should take responsibility for being the main driver of the relationship. Consider setting an agenda for your meetings to stay on track and to get all of your questions answered. Always ask at the end of each meeting, when should we meet next? So that you can get a date on the calendar after comparing both of your schedules in person. We all know how complicated it can be these days to find time to meet. So if you do that in person while you have your schedules right in front of you, it's going to be even easier. It's always a good idea to prepare for your meetings and phone calls with alumni before the big day arrives. Maybe write out a list of questions that you want to ask. More than likely, your conversation is going to be quite informal and flow really naturally, but having those questions listed will help you stay on track and will guide you in your discussion if necessary. This one seems obvious, but thank your mentor often for their time. Really, the best way to show how thankful you are for their time is to respect it. Arrive on time for all your meetings, keep your interactions and your emails as concise as possible. When meeting in person, ask where it's most convenient for them to meet and then try to go there if it's possible for you. Consider meeting at their office or at a coffee shop near their home. Be sure to send regular follow-up thank you emails or send a thoughtful note after a particularly meaningful interaction or discussion with your mentor. As with any business connection, you always want to circle back and follow up. For example, let them know what resulted from a conversation you had or how their advice worked out for you, or thank them for putting you in touch with someone who told you about an internship opening or something like that. This is an important touch point to thank the person and to show them that what they did for you had an important impact on you. This is a key behavior to building a solid, sustainable network. If you are going to have a hard time maybe remembering to follow up with your mentor or to circle back and follow up with them, put a note in your calendar, which will do the hard work for you and send you a quick reminder when it's needed. Definitely don't be shy. Northwestern alumni are incredibly gracious with their time and they love hearing from students. So do not be bashful about reaching out to them. And lastly, don't forget to share your feedback with us. It helps us to improve the program for you and for future users. You can email us at mentor@northwestern.edu. If you have questions or feedback you want to offer us, please reach out to us at the email listed on your screen. Thank you so much for your time today. We hope that you find the Northwestern Network Mentorship Program to be a great resource and tool for you as a student mentee, and that you'll consider continuing your usage on the platform as an alumni mentee when you graduate. And don't forget to enroll as an alumni mentor too. Thank you so much for your time today, and go Cats.